The treasure everyone dreams of finding their whole life. That's the room this man was thrown into alive, packed with gold, silver, and priceless gems. Just as he was about to hit the ground, he suddenly leapt and landed on a small platform up ahead. He had no idea that single jump had just saved his life. Beneath him lay thousands of venomous scorpions. If he'd fallen straight down, he wouldn't have survived even a second. A moment later, he steadied himself and looked ahead. In the distance, a stunning diamond glittered, but reaching it wouldn't be easy. 3 deadly traps stood between him and the gem, and legend had it no one had ever crossed them and reached the diamond alive. Still, he'd come prepared. He pulled out a map and studied the path ahead carefully. The first obstacle was on the ground, scattered shards of gleaming glass. He knew right away a trap had to be hidden behind it. He lit a torch and held it behind him. The moment his shadow fell across the glass, shards, the trap sprang to life. Blade after blade shot out from the wooden bridge ahead, and within seconds the whole path was filled with razor-sharp steel. But he didn't give up. He quickly raised the torch above his head, shrinking his shadow, and made it across without touching a single shard. The first obstacle was behind him. That early win made him a little careless. The second obstacle had a series of circular marks on the floor. He figured all he had to do was avoid stepping on them, but the moment he moved forward, the ground behind him began collapsing. That's when he realized the real trap was something else entirely. Massive statues on either side started spinning and lunging at him with terrifying speed. He kept dodging their strikes, and at the last possible moment, he took a long leap and cleared the second obstacle. But just as he was about to step clear, a blade swept past his throat, missing him by a hair. One tiny mistake, and that would have been the end. Now, the glittering diamond was right there. He thought the finish line was just a few steps away, but then he glanced at the map again, and his expression changed. There was nothing written about a third obstacle. Still, having come this far, he couldn't turn back. He took one final risk and stepped onto the third path. Instantly, the wooden bridge began collapsing behind him, plank by plank. There was no going back now. He sprinted with everything he had, the bridge crumbling behind him, the diamond waiting ahead. Right at the final edge, he leapt with all his strength and grabbed the diamond. But the next instant, he crashed down into the pile of treasure below, and thousands of venomous scorpions came rushing toward him. Then, the diamond in his hand suddenly blazed with light. The moment the scorpions saw the glow, they scattered and fled. So here's the question. If you had to cross all 3 of these traps to reach that treasure, would you have made it to the end? Let me know in the comments.